Let's meet the visiting team, Houston Rockets. At center, Usman Garuba. At point guard, Eric Gordon. At small forward, Jalen Green. At the other forward position, Jabari Smith. At the other guard position, Kevin Porter Jr. The head coach of the visiting team is Steven Silas. It's time to introduce the starting five for your New Orleans Pelicans. At shooting guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 5, Herbert Jones.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the New Orleans Pelicans here at their home, the Smoothie King Center. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Porter is out there with Gordon. And it's Smith. And it's Green. And it's Garuba in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pelicans, McCollum and Jones are their guards. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. With so much of the season still in front of us, Smitty, what does the main focus have to be for a team on any given night?
Well, winning's never a bad idea, Kevin. These games mean just as much now as they do in April. You can work on rotations and chemistry, but don't let it cost you wins.
Just 3 to shoot. McCollum, no good. Gordon, the pass to Porter. Houston moving it around. For 3, Smith. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
3.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Cullen passes to Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Green. Here's Ingram. McCollum against Gordon. Here's Valanciunas. Doesn't go for him. And the Rockets take it the other way.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way. He was money from deep in college. Looks like the confidence has stuck.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And again, New Orleans has no luck.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. On the wing, Green. Shoots over Ingram. And he overshot that one, missing. New Orleans gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Takes it from 10, and the jumper is on the mark.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Pass to Smith. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Porter kicks to Smith. Green inside the three-point line, and it's Ingram with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 4. GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positive and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
And that one's good by Porter.
Tenacious play by Porter, cleaning up the offensive glass and sending it right back.
Jones, the pass to Ingram. Pass to McCollum. Puts up a three. Pelicans keep it alive. Tries again. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. The drive by Green. Here's Garuba. Up and in on the layup.
The whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
McCollum passes to Valanciunas. Outside, Jones. McCollum dishes to Jones. And here's Valanciunas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Smith with a screen on McCollum. Porter passes to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Ingram. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
A high usage guy. Ingram always takes a lot of high percentage shots.
Green with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. Porter passes to Garuba. Fades and shoots. Pelicans pull it in. Fresh from a win against Portland.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
They were able to convert a lot of those offensive rebounds. That's the key, generating points off those extra possessions.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
On the basket by Jones.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score with the best, but he also can facilitate.
And there's the pass to Smith. Outside, Green. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Green with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. Here's Garuba. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Stephen Silas had a few minutes before the game. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Now, here's Green. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Here's Smith. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now here's Jones. He has 6. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul. Larry Nance has checked in for the Pelicans. Bruno Fernando has checked in for Houston. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Jalen Green. On defense, Houston, 6-point lead. Ingram. Eric Gordon with the rebound.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Here's Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And can't jump at that if you're the defense, because Smith looking to draw the foul every time.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
That free throw, no good.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodline. Nice work to get it inside and draw contact. And Devontae Graham's skills as a three-point marksman are impressive.
GA, the stat sheet says it all. Multiple seasons he's been in the top 20 for three-point makes, and he loves to find those daggers from three.
That free throw, no good.
This Pelicans team is interesting because they haven't been fully healthy. If they can keep everyone healthy, they can be a force.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Tate, he's checked in for Smith, and it's Matthews in for Gordon. He hits the second from the line. Health is at the top of the list, you're right. And about the Pelicans, Smitty, they've had some bad luck in recent years regarding injuries, haven't they?
Yes, starting with Zion, Kevin, out most of last year, it really hurt them. But they got a lot of leadership on this team. If they can pull it all together, they'll be fine.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Nance. Makes it off the glass.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
Porter looking it over. Here's Fernando. The rebound by Nance. Pelicans trail by 4. Out to the right wing. Matthews against Graham. Dishes it to Nance. Back to Graham. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
Good ball movement from Devontae Graham, noticing the wide open teammate and getting it to him.
Here is Porter. Just coming off a 25-point game against Toronto. They set the pick. Passes it to Fernando. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. And I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Houston making a switch. Knicks is checked in. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
So it's the Rockets now, and the Pelicans pick up 3 with their last shot. Knicks, good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Graham. This game he had 10 points. They get it back. And the basket by Alvarado.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Knocked away. It's Matthews on the wing. Tate the pass to Matthews. Houston moving the ball around. Pass to Tate. Goes back up. He lays it in. And the Rockets lead by 1.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Alvarado. He has 6. It's good. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Knicks. Matthews left side. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the first. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 1. Here's Nix. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Nance down low. That shot off. The Rockets go the other way with it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounding or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
You know, you have to crash the glass on both sides of the floor, and they didn't get the job done in terms of creating second chance opportunities.
Now here's Graham. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Bucket is good. Alvarado's got 10.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Tate kicks to Matthews. Now here's Tate. He's guarded closely. Puts it up. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Pass to Graham. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well-run set and a smooth jump shot off the catch.
Now Matthews. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over Graham. And Matthews gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. McCollum and Jones are their guards. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Jones. McCollum outside. It's taken away by Smith. Martin with it. Howe defended by Williamson. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story.
There had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
No good on the free throw. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
Stolen by McCollum. Now the pass to Williamson. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Jones with 6 points for him. And here's McCollum. That gives them the lead. McCollum's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pelicans.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Smith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And showing some fearlessness there. Smith doesn't mind getting hit while taking the shot. I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Ingram kicks to Valanciunas. Out to Ingram. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Yep, that one goes. And that's now 6 points for Brandon Ingram. And it's Porter with the ball for the Rockets. They trail by 1. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Good on the bucket. Now it's a 3-point New Orleans lead.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
Porter passes to Green. Pelicans with the rebound.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Outside, Jones. Ingram against Porter. Now, here's Valanciunas. He's guarded closely. And here's McCollum for 3. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. The shot's good from Smith.
So many ways Smith can hurt you, really showing us all what he's capable of.
Jones finds McCollum. A beautiful reverse layup. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Passes it to Smith. Over in the corner, Green. Outside, Porter. Smith right side. From outside the arc. The offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Jones kicks to Williamson. McCollum feeling it out a bit. It's deflected. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. Missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field. New Orleans in the lead. Williamson dishes to Valanciunas. Pass to Williamson. Basket counts.
Nothing you can do. Zion is just unstoppable from this area of the floor.
Here's Gordon. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto. Back to Smith. This one for 3. Again, the miss by Smith.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Valanciunas passes to Ingram. Back to Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans moving it around. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Houston, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
A division battle. These two squads play each other 4 times this season.
They set the pick. And here's Gordon from outside. Sinks the triple. And that'll tie this game up.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Ingram kicks to Jones. No good on the 3.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
On the wing, Eric Gordon. Back to Smith. It's Porter. It's out the key. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And there is the call on Zion Williamson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Rocket call timeout.
With a big group substitution here. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. In third, the Rockets.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Houston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Out to the wing. And it's Knicks missing. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Graham gets a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Graham's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
Likes to facilitate the basketball, but Devontae Graham can hit from long range.
Porter passes to Knicks. Inside, it's stolen by Nance. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Takes the 3. Fernando pulls it in. Rockets trail by 3. Tate the pass to Porter. Back to Tate. Releases from 15. Offensive rebound. Porter, no luck. New Orleans has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Alvarado. Here's Nance. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Smitty, the talented Larry Nance, has a very complete game, doesn't he?
He does. He does a little bit of everything for this team. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Kevin, he's such an excellent role player.
Daniels, he's checked in for New Orleans. Tate in the post. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Porter. From past the arc. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Poked away. Nance outside. Pass to Alvarado. From beyond the arc. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. And it's an 8-point Pelican lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
The Pelicans have shot 3 of 7 at the foul line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Martin's checked in for Houston. The pass to Tate. Martin with it. Looking to end the run, and it's good on the layup.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Pass to Graham. There's the triple. It's deflected. For the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Nance sets a screen for Graham. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And checking out some numbers for C.J. McCollum. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
It's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Graham.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
So he gets them both.
You know, Graham's game is all about a mix of pace and focus. He plays at a high tempo but doesn't rush things. It's impressive.
Pass to Fernando. 1:39 left in the first half. Tate in the post. Pelicans with the rebound.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Pass to Nance. Lets the 3 fly. Tate with the rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And Tate throws it down.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Porter. Graham surveying the floor. Over to the wing. New Orleans moving the ball around. From 17 feet out. Nance, no good. Rockets trail by 5. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Kicks to Graham. Nance sets a screen for Graham. Tries the spin move for the 3. That shot off the mark. And he drives in. The pass to Martin. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pelicans lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Houston Rockets.
Showing they know how to play. Team chemistry is on display. Like what I did there, showing they.
And now let's focus on a couple of guys who have been getting it done in the first half.
A couple of guys.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing, guys, a tremendous game from Jabari Smith.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Checking out the group for Stephen Silas to start the second half. Smith is out there with Green. Then there's Kevin Porter. And there's Gordon. And it's Garuba in at the 5 spot. Here's Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got the first bucket of the third here for the Rockets.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Ingram with it. Now Green defending. Ingram dishes to Nance. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jabari Smith picks one up. He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
At the line for your Pelicans, Larry Nance Jr. taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Both good from the line that time. And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Green. Smith on the wing. Outside Gordon. Houston needs to get a shot. And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got his 6th rebound on the night. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Rockets. I know they would have liked a better start, but they're 10th in the conference right now. And checking out New Orleans, tied right now.
And I think for New Orleans, that big splash they were hoping for to start the season just never evolved. I mean, they're stuck there in the middle of the pack.
It's not how you start, though. It's how you finish, right? So they still got time to pull this all together and make some noise as the season goes along.
And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That's his first foul. New Orleans making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in.
The lineup for your Pelicans.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Smith on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The shot off that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And Jones has it in the corner. Feeds it to Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Williamson. McCollum outside. Fires the 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Passes it to Gordon. Back to Green. For 3, Smith. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
And that one's good. Ingram. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
They set the screen. Another miss by Houston. New Orleans leading by 8. McCollum outside. Pass to Valanciunas. And he converts the layup.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Smith kicks to Gordon. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Gordon's got 6.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Ingram left side. And the Pelicans get it back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
And we all know about Zion Williamson's athleticism. Now he must continue adding to his game.
Rockets trail by 9. Outside, Porter. On the wing, Green. Down low. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now McCollum. He has 6. Ingram outside. Fires from 18. And again, no good by New Orleans.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Smith. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. New Orleans making a switch here. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Valanciunas sets a screen from McCollum. Misses the 3.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And that one, good. That's 7 points for Jalen Green.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Cullen passes to Jones. Ingram outside. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It's a jump ball.
One-on-one here. Porter with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Smith with the basket on the assist from Porter. Porter's got 5 assists tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Jones dishes to McCollum. Over Porter. McCollum no good. And here are the Rockets. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Garuba the pass to Porter. Smith for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half. None so far in the second.
McCollum against Gordon. 5 on the clock. Valanciunas with a screen on Gordon. And they get it back. And Valanciunas kicks to McCollum. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McCollum's got 9.
C.J. McCollum can hit from anywhere beyond the arc. The corners are no exception.
Now a timeout called by Houston. So for the Pelicans, Daniels, he's checked in for Herbert Jones. And Devontae Graham subbed in for McCollum. Now here's Green. He's got 7. Pass to Tate. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
That one is no good. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've led by as much as 10. Fires for 3. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And checking out some numbers for Graham. How's this season turning out for him? He's putting up about 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
He's a tough player. It's why Gordon's been one of the best role players in the league his entire career.
For Houston, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line. Larry Nance is checked in for New Orleans. All free throws good from Eric Gordon. New Orleans has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. There's the pick. Daniels, no good. Here's Houston now. They're on a 15-5 run here. From deep, Green. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Nance finds Valanciunas. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 3 assists now in this one. Graham against Green. Tate with the ball. 7 points in the game. Back to Gordon. Hangs in the air. And the pass to Fernando. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting about 42% so far. Kicks it to Graham. Elbow shot. That one, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. Pass to Gordon. Here's Fernando. Outside, Green. Drills it from outside. And now it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
On the wing, Daniels, headed by Green. Graham against Gordon. Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Tate kicks to Gordon. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Nance has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Nance, a screen. Three-pointer, Graham. It's rebounded by Houston. Green taking his time here. Gordon for 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Daniel.
2 minutes remaining on the third. 2 minutes.
Shot to stop the run, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one's on Eric Gordon. The Pelicans have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
For your Pelicans, Daniels taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Daniels.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Both free throws good from Daniels. And so here is Houston. 4-point game. Graham against Green. He kicks to Gordon. Pass to Fernando. Some great shooters here. Let's check out the league leaders. In the third spot, Zion Williamson.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Ingram, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And McCollum subbed in for Daniels. Ingram outside. McCollum with the screen for Ingram. From the arc. The Rockets pull it in.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. He has 5.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Back to Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the strike.
And he's good on the second. Pelicans trail by 4. Graham, the pass to McCollum. And the 3 off target. The Rockets shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Green against Graham. Outside Gordon. Back to Green. Martin finds Gordon. And here's Green outside. They get the rebound. Fernando.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Houston on top, up by 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Running on the wing, they'll have Jones and Ingram. Then there's Larry Nance. Then there's McCollum. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Lock at 6 over Martin. And it's Ingram missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And here's Green outside.
And they're not having as much success from long range as they did in the first half.
Ingram kicks to McCollum. Hands a screen on Porter. Hands in the high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline jumper. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Smith outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. The shot's good from Nance.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
Another miss by Houston.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
Jones, the pass to Nance. Now McCollum. Back to Nance. Launches a 3. That shot off. The kick out to Porter. The 3. And the 3 ball is good. Porter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And here's McCollum for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Green's got 9 rebounds now tonight. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. There's the pass to Garuba. Trying to find Martin. He's got it now. That one drops for him. And it's an 11-point Houston lead.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Nance outside. Martin against Ingram. Lets it go with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Porter kicks to Smith. Passes it to Garuba. He dishes it to Porter. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Jones dishes to McCollum. Up top, Nance. Back to McCollum. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get his shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
The first free throw is good.
CJ has always been a gifted scorer. but he's shown significant improvement as a playmaker, which makes him even more dangerous with the ball in his hands.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
After spending almost a decade in Portland, McCollum has adjusted well to playing in his new surroundings.
You know, GA, he's a fantastic player when he's out on the floor. Missed a lot of games over the last 3 years. But when he's feeling right, he is a nightmare to defend.
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pelicans on D. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Valanciunas with a screen on Porter. Here's McCollum. Converts on the jumper for the easy two.
The handles of C.J. McCollum on full display.
McCollum against Porter. Smith outside. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Gordon's checked in for Green. To the paint. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. Ingram against Martin. Jones, the pass to McCollum. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Gordon finds Smith. Smith with a screen on Ingram. Back to Smith. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Smith against Nance. Pass to Ingram. Porter with the steal. Oh, and here comes Smith. All alone.
And he's no small presence inside. Smith, a handful for defenders in the painted area.
Free throw drop for Smith.
Shooting for Houston, Jabari Smith. Taking 2 shots.
Smith hits them both. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe grade, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Looking silky smooth there. I like watching Brandon Ingram use the mid-range area.
Outside Porter. Smith with a screen on McCollum. Martin the pass to Porter. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Kicks it out to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
And Smith already understands that you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
Ingram outside. And it's McCollum in the corner. And they come right back with their own 3-pointers. McCollum's got 10 points here in the second half. Timeout called the Rockets. Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, here's the message Stephen Silas gave to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Garuba, and he comes up with the deuce. And the Rockets lead by 10.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Smith outside. Pass to Garuba. Ingram with the steal. To the inside. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Nance. And Garuba pulls it down.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
Smith outside. Over Valanciunas. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Smith's got 8 here in the quarter.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
And a wide open look for McCollum, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And there's the pass to Garuba. Smith up top, covered by Nance. Smith the pass to Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Green, he's checked in for Kenyon Martin. Houston leading by 9. Outside Porter. On the wing, Green. Defended by Jones. Ingram with the steal. Jones in the post. Guarded by Porter. Good.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside, Green. Kicks it out to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Porter. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Ingram. He can't hit that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. It's stolen by Jones. 1:46 left to play here in the fourth. Fires from deep. They get it back. And stay with the play. Valanciunas. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Huge bucket there from the big Lithuanian. Valanciunas is stepping up.
Porter against McCollum. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. For 3, Smith. Pelicans with the rebound. Ingram's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Passes to Valanciunas. Here's McCollum. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Now just a 3-point Houston lead.
Experience paying off right here. CJ is outstanding.
Porter with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Porter kicks to Green. Pass to Smith. Here's Garuba. Over McCollum. Got it.
He's got the height advantage in that matchup, and he's going to look to exploit it.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 5. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ingram. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Hey, this is what you want out of your max guys. Ingram stepping up in the moment.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Tough situation for Green. Is he feeling the pressure, or can he rise above it?
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trail by 5. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ingram passes to Jones. Count it!
Nice pass. You see the point guard skills. Ingram running the show.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
It's the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. Here's New Orleans.
You got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
And it's Ingram missing. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jonas Valanciunas. Third personal foul. Shooting for Houston, Usman Garuba.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Back to McCollum from deep. So Houston wins it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy. This crowd